Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
All right. How are you? Oh, here you go, buddy.
There you go.
Thank you. So your job is, what is your job so people know?
The transportation planner.
Transportation planner.
And work with the planning office with the town of Nantucket on a lot of these improvement projects, collecting data.
Now, as the budget is affected, do you worry about losing your job or your job being affected at all?
My position's funded through a grant with Mass Highway.
Okay.
So as far as the town's revenue stream, I'm not really part of that. The town actually gets compensated for having me around.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So,
and are you on a contract too?
The contract's through the NP&EDC to hire a transportation planner, and the contract would reimburse any expenses for office and consulting services and things like this. So it really saves the town some money, if not compensate them for free services that that contract with the state provides.
And how long is that contract?
It goes in 4-year increments.
4 years.
It's actually expiring at the end of this year, at the end of September. So I think we'll do some work this summer to get the contract renewed. And
right. Oh, so we'll go here to this one first.
Yeah, the Fairgrounds Old South Road intersection. We studied this because of the two Fairgrounds property and the potential expansion of use of that property for not only the police department, but for affordable housing.
Yes.
And for additional offices.
Sure.
So the impact of this intersection is going to be felt, especially coming out of Fairgrounds Road. It's going to be really hard to make a left-hand turn after the property matures with the different uses. So
it's always been tough.
We had some success with the Sparks Avenue roundabout. That seemed to work and was an acceptable part of the streetscape in the community. So what we did was study, what would be the improvements that could be felt with having a roundabout here as part of this two fairgrounds development. We studied it. It's not funded. The design work isn't. It was just studied. There's no construction schedule.
Did you draw a picture?
We have a picture.
Oh, good.
And we have all these projects I'll tell you about. You can just go to our website and
are the pictures there on the website?
Yep. You can just do word searches for each one of these.
You could send me a picture too. So
I could send you a picture. Yeah.
Because I definitely want to put that in.
Yeah, just do word searches for Nantucket transportation planning or different projects, and we should have all the information.
Oh, good.
Up there.
That's cool.
Different layers of.
Oh, that's nice.
Different levels of refinement. Some are just conceptual pictures.
Sure.
Some are we have design plans for the other projects. It just matters what stage of.
Oh, that's
they're
great.
at.
That's great.
Yeah.
So when might this happen?
It's not really on a time frame right now, but I think it'd be a good idea to have that correspond with whatever development happens here, with the the housing that happens on this property, the police and fire station that would eventually get constructed. That would almost have to happen simultaneously, just with the corresponding traffic impacts of those developments. It'd be a good idea to.
Where are we off to now?
We can swing by the Sparks Avenue roundabout and take a look at that. That was a fun
That's your
project.
claim to fame. That right, Mike?
Yeah, my name gets attached to it a lot.
I thought they were going to put a flower urn there with your name on it.
Oh,
dedicated to Mike Burns.
I'm too humble to want that to happen. I think there's other people that can be more memorialized as part of that.
Who else was involved in that? That was a great idea.
What was great about it was it was part of a list of recommendations in the Mid-Island Area Plan, and John Pagini, when he was the director, was part of that. Ed Sanford was on that committee. Joel Brown was involved. Folks from Tressa's Health Spa and Geronimo's was there.
Of course. Yeah.
Can I think of any other businesses I can plug while I'm Stop and Shop was part of the the equation. And it wasn't just the Sparks Avenue roundabout. There was a variety of roadway. The streetscape of Pleasant Street was a big part of that planning process, and a chain of intersections. The Four Corners intersection was a recommendation to be addressed, and redeveloping or redesigning the Milestone Road was part of that. But you had all these other land use issues. Like I think there's a Mid-Island area zoning district that specializes. It's a bit of an overlay district now, and I think the zoning's being refined to formalize that out of an overlay and just its own zoning district. But there was a land use part of that as well.
I'm going to go around the bank.
Okay.
That's an interest. Did you come up with that idea too?
No,
was that part of the plan? Because that's a kind of funny.
Yeah, the use of these, the post office and the bank were a bit before my time, and I believe those were studied. The traffic impact studies were all done a bit before I got here. I believe that was '98, if I'm remembering right, and I got here in 2001. But
right.
yeah, this is interesting. At the time when all these uses were picked for this intersection, the post office and the bank, the idea of a roundabout really wasn't in the equation. I don't know how much reconfiguring the intersection was involved with those uses, but this is the outcome of it all. And I think that the tough part here is the no left turn coming out of the this property.
It is. That's true. Now
it's an aggravation. It was something that was debated over and discussed, and I have a post office box here. I use the bank, so it's you'd like there to be a better solution, but this is the best solution that there is.
Right. That you got to do it.
Yeah, it was just the constrictions that you had at the time. You kind of make do with what you got, which is it's a quirky thing, but there's a lot of quirky things in this island.
No, I mean the idea that it's so wide, and getting used to the fact that you can ride on those cobblestones, right? That's for truck traffic.
Yeah, for
right?
the freight truck, they wouldn't be able to make the maneuvers.
They would
otherwise.
not. No, and no problem for them.
No.
What kind of
not at all.
response have you had from other people?
Since it's been constructed, I have nothing really but positive feedback. Even the folks that were against it initially, I've had a guy come in and shake my hand saying I was wrong, which it's great. You just want to do something to make everybody happy, make life easier.
Exactly.
When we were building this project, I always try to find other characters that you can draw inspiration from, and I found myself listening and watching a lot of JFK speeches and stuff like the moon speech and whatnot.
Sure.
Just say that if you're gonna progress can be it's up to interpretation a lot of times what progress is, but I think the way he frames it, especially doing something like going to the moon, it's great because it's dismissing that you got to just look past people that want to look behind them,
right?
And kind of dismisses complacency and says, well, we got to take advantage of
That's what we're going to do with green.
Yeah, we got achievements in math and in science, and
Yep.
we got to take advantage of that, or you'll lose it.